Bakerstreet.coasters live. So today we are on about a particular ride that was supported and sponsored by Imperial Leather quite a few years ago. I mean, back in 2016, of course. And but no, actually no, Imperial Leather didn't sponsor them back in 2016, even though the ride closed in 2016. But Chessington holds the Gruffalo ride, which got refurbished in 2017 and has been open ever since. Now the question leads to this: is what happens after the Gruffalo ride? Now, we have the Gruffalo, of course. We've got the Room on the Broom, which is done by the exact same two people, wrote by the same two people. Yet again, as we know, the Room on the Broom has also come along and replaced Hocus Pocus. I think it's like Hocus Pocus Magical Hall or something like that. But that does leave the question of the Gruffalo ride. Now, the Gruffalo ride, as we know of it, opened back in 2016 and was quite a big success to the big 2007 book which came out, which I literally had, and I think most people had in their first schools, and I think they still read it nowadays. So I don't know how long this agreement is for, and I don't know how long they have stayed on to be here at the exact same location as Chessington, as the Gruffalo ride. But after the Gruffalo ride leaves, what could replace it? Now I could think of one thing that could replace it, because it's it's Merlin's own Merlin and Chessington own this popular brand, and of course, Bubbleworks. Now, Bubbleworks it was the former attraction before the Gruffalo, and it was stunningly amazing. I remember going on it. It was about a bubble factory. You went around the bubble factory in the same cars as you do now with the Gruffalo, so it's like the spinny little dinky ones, and it goes on a journey through a bubble factory and how the Professor Burt makes his bubbles, and it goes down to the water fountain bit, and you've got the amazing ducks and everything. Now, Imperial Leather before did change the Bubble Works into Imperial Leather's Bubble Works, where it went from a bubble factory to a soap factory, and they kind of just made it have duck galore, because there was loads of ducks in it. Like the fairground was even bombarded with ducks. But yes, no, it was absolutely cool how this whole marketing thing came together with Bubbleworks, and it opened back in 1980, in the same time that the Vampire did. So that area was complete. The Dark Forest, I think it was called, not Dark Forest, the Gloomy Forest or something like that, and now it's called Gloomy Wood, I think it is, because it fits in with the location of the Gruffalo, because the Gruffalo is in the the Gruffalo lives in the Gloomy Wood. So the fact that we have the Gruffalo is quite cool, but what happened after that, I'm not quite sure. Now, if it isn't the Bubble Works, as we may know, then it could be something to do with another book. Because if the Gruffalo goes, then clearly the Room on the Broom will go, and that will mean two attractions have now closed, and it has to be something. Oh, you're off to Blackpool. Good luck in Blackpool. Hope you have a nice time. Where were you going in Blackpool? Anyways, so we have the Gruffalo. What happens after? Like I've said, we could see another book come in place, because another book would be amazing to see. Yet again, something like what is good books, like Horrible Histories. Horrible Histories will be good, because even though you have Warwick Castle and Horrible Histories, it would be quite cool to see that area be quite gloomy and dark, like the Dark Forest. Don't make it too gloomy, because don't make it like Alton Towers, because that's quite dark at the moment. I mean, most of their scenery is dark, so have it more lively, like an animal-based theme. So it will be something like, I don't know. I don't know what animal-based books there are, because down on the farm. That's not. I think it could be even a Cadbury ride. I would love to see it be a Cadbury ride. I can't lie. Freddo just fits into it any day, because Freddo is like Freddo is like an animal, isn't he? We can see Cadbury Caramel. Cadbury Caramel, the ride. That'll be amazing. The Caramel Bunny just comes out of nowhere and goes, relax, take a break. Was it take a break, or was it relax and eat Cadbury Caramel? Or we can see the parrot with the mini eggs. There are so many things. I would love to see a roller coaster, but not a roller coaster indoors. It could be just scrapped. The whole entire building of where the Gruffalo is could be just scrapped for maintenance costs, because it's a water ride, and they could just put in a indoor dark ride there, which again would be quite cool, because it will be less to manufacture, less to maintain, but also it will mean you won't have to upkeep on the water and everything, which I think is pretty cool. But yet again, I love the water rides, so don't get rid of the water rides, even if it's the last thing you do, because Chessington has got mostly water rides compared to other parks, which I think is also good. If you look at Alton Towers, you've only got 2 water rides, which, yeah, again, is not as good as others. But anyways, yes, so that is practically it. I'm not quite sure what we could see. So if we see the Gruffalo leaving the park like by next year, we could potentially see a new themed animal based book or something to do with educational purposes, because as we may know, we've got the Room and the Broom, which again, it tells a story before you go in there and you have to read, which is an educational thing, and that's pretty cool, especially for the target range it's aimed at. We've seen Jumanji, which is also another IP. I don't know what other IPs we've seen in the park, like the Gruffalo, that's practically it. But the fact that we've seen so many IPs in Chessington is cool, because you don't see many in, let's say, you've got CBeebies Land and Alton Towers. Thorpe Park used to have Angry Birds, it's nothing now. Then you've got stuff like Legoland, which has Ferrari. And that's practically it again. But yes, the fact that we have so many IPs in Chessington kind of brings that theme of, oh, it's a movie base, and that's pretty cool. It brings it livelier to Universal and Disneyland places like that, which I think is amazing again. Anyways, so I want to know what you guys think of what we could see in the future for the Gruffalo ride. What rides do you think would be there? What rides can't be? Please comment down below. Anyways, smile always. I will go now. Please remember to subscribe, and bye guys. Until next time.